Hello YouTube, Solida here with episode 14. Anyways, I've goofed. Yay. Now I'm going to show you what I've goofed with. Last time we made these drives here, and I hadn't exactly looked properly. Okay, there are portable drives. Some I apparently can open while I'm running around with them. They require power. I was well aware they existed. They've always been there. There are also these ones called item storage cells. And there are also these ones that are called portables. And there are these ones called chemist. And then there's some that are also called fluid. Yes, they're here. We've made chemist, and I have no idea what they can hold or what it is that they hold, but they definitely don't hold items, and they hold 5 different types. And whatever it is these hold, I've made the wrong ones. We need to make the ones called item storage, funny enough. And they also hold a lot more types of different items. They can hold 63 different items. So what? But we're just building the right ones. I'm thinking that's probably a good idea. I've also just been making some more of these gold things because I'm going to use them. Oh my god, man. Well, anyways, I've made some more powder. I've made some more crystals and so forth because, well, yes, that's how it is. When you just dumb it down a bit, then you have to start over. Oh, for hell's sake, man. Well, anyways, we have to get some gold things out, and this time we're going to do it right. We're going to take items, fly stuff. It requires iron. And they require these housing things. So let's just make 2 housings so we can make 2 new cells. We also need some more glass. So let me just take some glass out here. I'm thinking we'll make a little more glass than what I just made there. So we have it in there. Because now I don't want to keep standing and starting over with making it all the time. Then we'll go over here. We're going to make some of them. Here they're being made out of the crystals and gold, and yes, let's get made. 3 of those certainly isn't enough. We do just like this, and then we go straight up to 64. Then if nothing else, we have 64 of them. Boom, 64 of them. Let's see what it gives us. We need to get them up to level 4, which requires these, which I would very much like to have some of. We have 64 of them. That's when I'm actually more. But let's leak. We should have upgraded them to 4. Oh, we'll put it in here. We'll put them in here and out. This one in here, and out, and take it away again and snot the rest. Then we're up to 4K. Then we're going to 16K. 16K is done in the same way as the others also did. We have more of them here, and out, more of them there, out, not glass, no. And out. Then we're up to 16. Then we're going up to the 64. The 64 will be made again with that. And then these in here, we can then get 2 of those, which is fine. That's screw the rest. And we're going to put them in here. And it should very much be into item storage. Yay, it works. It means we can empty this bucket of things and stuff them in here, not there, into this one, and then it should just work. I don't really want my buckets in there, but just leave it out. Oh, how nice it is. We've got a sewing system up and running-ish. We're just making it a little bigger. Okay, have these been put something in? Oh, how smart. You can actually see how much is inside them now. And what it is. Exciting. Okay, can I take things out? Maybe I should have checked before I put anything in, but we can. It was nice. Okay, the first thing we do is that we need to disconnect this part from here, so we do it like that. then it's not part of the machine here anymore. That means all what's inside now should very much only be driven, except for what's on top of the machines here. So we'll also cut right from that. Boom, then we only have drifts and the chest that's up there. So how do we empty all this over? In the one over there, oh, so the two systems here don't speak to each other. But we have to have all this, it has to go in there, so how do we do it? We do that by porting the one way or another. We have to have something that can take things out first, then we can always figure out how to do the other thing. If I don't give it storage and make an I actually think I have an idea. Okay, let's just take a look at it. First thing we do, I'm just putting this back together because I just remembered that I just realized I still need to be able to build some things and all my stuff is still trapped inside my end. So let's just put it back together quickly once and just build the things I need. The first thing we just need is a chest. I have that up there, we can just use it, we just reuse it. We need something that can take things out, and to be able to take things out, we need this and sticky pistons. More pistons, boom. Let's just make some pistons here. There's enough for us to make a stack, so that's what we'll do. And they're still stuck in here, by the way. In case you were in doubt, inputs, sticky pistons. One of them, I'm not going to use storage, I'm going to use it don't, I'm going to use it there, and that means I'm going to use one like this. That is, we're just going to need some phlox dust on us. We had that in here, it was there. What's the chance that it messes me up? It didn't. Great, in with it, make it here, like that. Now we can take things out. So what we're doing is we're just again using this test here quickly. We put my XP back where it came from. We're not going to use it right now anyway. Then we put buckets in here. Then I have a chest. That chest is the one that's going to be the transfer chest. So we'll have this here on one side, which will collect the items from the chest if there are any. It should definitely work like this. So this chest here should be fine if it's me putting something into it so that one cannot get out of this one, eh? We can just do tests. If I put these 13 pieces in here, it should very much like to take them out here. It does so too. We need it to go a bit faster than that because that one is going damn slow. So it requires that we have some upgrade cards. And what we are looking for is an acceleration card, which requires this. It should be easy to make. So this one, we make 2 pieces, I think, do we have. Stacking cards in this, crafting power, doesn't work. So if there's something actually called stacking, no, so we're going to use some of these crystals here. We're making 2 of them, and it should just be something just like this. Acceleration cards, which are just upgraded by putting them in here. And then I'd really like to see this number 13 disappear a bit faster. Yes, boom, not instant. Super. Okay, then we need to get things from this to this. So there we have to go right into the bug mode number 1. And the thing we now have to make is this, the disk manipulation thing. And it's stupid you have to build something in this mod that doesn't work, just to make this one work too. Okay, disk manipulation. We're placing it over here, boom, in, out, super. Then we're going to have storage things. Now I don't want to build dumb stuff because we're just reusing something that's already here. This one gives external storage, which we're now converting this into. This one gets top priority. It must be prioritized. So now it should very much like to use this as storage instead of for everything that comes in. And everything that then comes into this chest goes in here. Aha, yes indeed, I can see where we're going with all this. What we're doing is we're taking these two discs out. So now it simply has no other options than to be able to put it either in here or the coffin, yes. Of course, we're not interested in emptying that over there, so we actually need to lower the priority to this instead. It still prioritizes this rack over here higher than this chest, which is what we want. What this does is empty the discs into the nearest inventory. So this one should really start emptying things in here. We have to increase the speed on this one a little, but we luckily have the cards for that because we make them up here in these stacking cards and so forth are the ones that should be able to get into this one over here. If I can work it out. No, it can't. Okay. It apparently doesn't care about the speed. It's this one that's incredibly slow. So, stack cards, speed cards like that, that's how it works. As you can see, at this point, we're draining all this stuff. Everything we can see here is still what's over here. But what we're interested in is emptying these cards here. So, these cards are being slowly emptied into the chest. This chest is picked up by this one and placed into this one. If I have enough space and all these things, I have no idea, but I hope there's enough space. We want sold by item numbers. It fills up quickly. It fills up quickly and we have no more space. Yes. The thing about the maximum number of items they can hold, if nothing else, I know it works now, so we have to go straight into again. What annoys me? Do you bother not to do it? Why are you, it must in it. It will find out after there, boom. What we do, we must have some more discs, and how about I just build some more of these discs? And then I'll come back right away when I just have some more of this gold shask to be used and so on, because it's going to take time. Yes. Can I actually take things? No. Okay, but I'm just getting to do some more of these things here. It just requires that I put things back in the system so I can pull. Things out again, then more discs. We obviously didn't have enough. I had just forgotten about the maximum number of different types of items, so we'll just fix that, YouTube. I'll be back in a bit. Welcome to 5.5 hours later, and we made some more discs. I've made 5 more, and I think it's already pretty much in the process of emptying. No, yes, it's emptying. I don't know exactly where it's emptying, but it should empty where it should be, so whatever. It'll probably come over here at some point. Oh, in with that. In with that. We're not going to use right now. You know that quickly you get to fill them up here. Yes, yes, at least then I know this system works. I can take things in and out again. Hooray, it was nice. How is it? You empty all this stuff over here. Guaranteed over here to these cobblestones, which have been too much of for a long time and all that kind of thing. Yep. So that's how it is. That's also very good. Then we'll just move things around a bit too. It's great. Anyway, YouTube, I'll let this empty slowly, so I'll be back when it's done transferring to the new system, so we can get rid of this funny dung I built myself. So back in a sec, we're about to be there. It's nearly emptied, the last of it there. then these 2 cards are empty. It should very much make this machine completely uneasy at this point, more or less. Okay, if I then go over and cut some things off here, because we're no longer going to use it over here, it's totally, utterless, useless rubbish. So let's just remove all the things we no longer need, which are just bugged rubbish. Go away with you folks. We just made my floor up once, now we're going to pull some new cables and so on out of there. Oh, how I love that I've just spent so much time on absolutely, or a brick man like that. Away with all this rubbish, away with this rubbish, away with... That one, it also doesn't matter now, it doesn't matter now, this doesn't matter, and away with it. I think we'll make such a room called Room of Junk, shall we? Shall we not make a room where we put all this junk that doesn't work? It may be that room will be filled up very quickly with so many boxes I've found in this package so far. It's absolutely ridiculous. Oh damn, man. Away with that, away with that, away with it all, away with that, away with that, away with that. We cannot use it anymore, it's trash, waste of time, cables, away with you, away with. That one, away with that one. Did it just disappear or what? Exciting, it lies there. Oh, away with this here. Oops, hole taken by. Away with that there. Hop hop. Have we got it all now, I think? And we just need those up there. They just need to be included too. Then I think we have removed most of this junk here that doesn't exactly work, and that also need to go, and that has to be removed. Then we'll make a dedicated chest. Are you still working? That's great. Can we make a sign? Why are you rolling over there as well? That was quite provocative. How do you make a sign? I never make signs. What are they called in Minecraft? Those signs. It's just fine. A sign is not what they're called now. They're called something else. Do we even have the wood needed for it? Okay, a stick and 3 arrows pointing upwards. It should be easy enough to figure out. I also need to figure out why it happens. When I write something here and it writes it up there as well, that has to be disabled somehow. I know it's possible, I just need to find out how to do it. Let's take a look at it sometime here. We need some wood. There isn't enough wood. Let's make some more. Like this. This is just for fun that I'm doing this now. Signs, then we make a chest. They should definitely have part of that. Chest there, alright. Then we'll set up right over here in the corner. We'll put up a box. Then we'll make a sign. Then we'll call it, we call it, Some of that style, and then with all this mess, oh how nice. There's been mess in here that doesn't work. That is there. I can write gobbledygook in here and then just write it. So we no longer have to use all this. Try to see how much I can't stand anymore, all this fine gunk here that I've been making. And like, that's no longer useful for anything, so the box of gunk, it's here. That's what we should call it, the gunk box, like that. Well then, we got things cleaned up. I was happy about that, and it seems like we still have some room on these. We'll probably have a problem later, but that doesn't matter right now. It's not important. Whoops! Is it there? Yep. It was more mess. Away with it. Okay. So I'm glad I now have a system that I can actually take things out of, so that's fine. Yes, that's progress, I guess. Oh my god, okay. The next thing we need to do is take all this down again, because we don't need them to look like this anymore. We still need them, but we don't need them to stand right there. And I definitely need to move all this too. But before we can move anything, I need to set all this up so that I can actually use it. Oh yes, if I do this, it ends up inside the system, so that's fine. I don't have to figure out why it writes it there every time I write it. Sort by number, sort by crafting show, sort from above, from below, terminal settings, sing by J, say goodbye to it. That should allow me to write both here and there. Fantastic! So when I'm making quick changes here and typing oops apps super, we need to automate some things because we're going to need a lot of new stuff. Now, it also needs to be automated. It's fantastic. The first thing can be automated nicely. I actually think that these blocks here with crystals, I can automate it before I start doing something. No, you know what? Now we just have to. Let's just set that system up over there first. So we need to create an interface block, and an interface block is made of iron, which I don't have access to right now. I'll fix that soon. I don't have one either. Is there only one way to do it? Yeah, so we just need to quickly get some iron on me. I'll get it from over here. We just need to turn this system on again over here so I can see all the items. In the system, it's kind of important because that's where most of the items are. So we need a storage monitor. No, we don't. We need a storage bus, and a storage bus is made from a storage interface. It's located here. I should make two of them, but for now, we're just making one. It wasn't you. Storage bus piston. I've run out of pistons. I'm not. It's over here. The pistons are right there, so we should be able to make a stick in the piston. Then I have to go over and get another piston. The pen. So that's the reason why we need to put that system back on. Like that. Like that. Like that. Then it should be placed down here, and just like the other mod, it should have a priority. You create it here, 1000, boom. Then it should very much be prioritized highest. It can move both fluid and items. I was happy about that, then we don't have to go and mess around with it. Settings on it besides, I think that doesn't really matter. It has to both take in and out, and it looks fine, super. So we just need to connect it. We do that with cables. Cables, we have them here. They're not the cables we will use forever and eternally, but these are the ones we use for now. Until I get some other cables made, they just have to be put on here. Again, they have a limit on how much we can transfer of the time, and that's why we'll make some other cables at some point, but for now we're just using these and stuff like that. It should grant us access to the machine over here, or the wick. It doesn't. You're a bucket. Why don't you grant me access to it? Okay, ha 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 ha. Now it works, and all our items are back. That was nice. That we have set it to high priority. Then it should still do like the other one does, putting it into blah blah blah. And we actually also have access to our lava right away, so I don't have to wear two anymore, and that's the reason why I say this mod is a little better than the other one, because it can do something more, but can do the same thing, so I saved a little more. On the other hand, it's a little more difficult to make, but let's leave it at that. What we need now is a block placer and a block destroyer. I know the other mod has it, I don't know if this has it. And I'll quickly look now to see if it has anything that can remove or break something. It has a... I'll quickly see if it has anything that can remove or break something. It has a tunnel, it has a redstone channel, it has fluid, it has energy, it has lighting. Does it have anything we can use to break blocks? Do we have a block breaker in here? It has its own power cells, it has a my controller. It doesn't seem like it has a block breaker. Pattern monitor assembler. No. I'm a little sad it doesn't have a block breaker because I could really use it. What do we do then? What do we do then? It's there, I'm just not able to find it. It's got to be there one way or the other. Chemist, there should be an interacting thing. So block monitors, patterns, interface, illuminating. It's just light. It's for recording. If there's something there, clean me, think. How do we automate this? Whoa, it can't actually figure that out. It was exciting. Can I just write app? No, I can't. Okay, the accelerator, we're going to use them here. I'm going to use... Where is the last piece going? We're going to use that, just the thing about them having to look for all the things again. After I've stuffed you in here, maybe it was just a little stupid, that one. Hey, I can take my carrot out now. Not because I need it for anything. Right now, I'm going to use it, but not right now. The accelerator, and then we're going up to where there are 3 of something, because we built 3 of them. No, we built 4 of them, that's right. Okay, I now have the machines I need to get out. So the question is, how do I get this one to break when it's fully charged, or when it's not fully charged, when it's broken? It just takes It just takes it out of this one. I'm just taking one more out of that block there. It's here, okay? Okay. The theory behind what I want to do, we'll just take some cobblestone quickly. Boom, I'm done using that part here, my floor that's broken, like that. I still want to get on this part, keep it open, because I have to go over there and put it all back in not so long. Okay, the theory behind this is that I was kind of hoping we could do something like this. Now we're just doing a test area again. We're doing that here because then I can't get that far away from the cables. But the theory behind this was that if I could put it here, crystals would grow on all these sides here. I'm not interested in that, and why am I not interested in it? It's because I think this block will break down faster. The more crystals it grows, and if it only manages to grow this one, let's say to the third step, this one to the second step, and this one to the first step, and then breaks, then we do not get the most out of it. So I need to get it to grow only one at a time. And we can do that by blocking all the other seats. So at this point it can only grow one. I know this one cannot grow anything, but in principle it can only grow one. So what we need to put in, I need to put a block placer and a block destroyer here, or a block placer and a block destroyer, and they should be able to know about it. This block here is a quartz block, or if it's pure or whatever it is, so that there is always a new block when it's time for it. At the same time, I need to make a block destroyer here that can figure out how to destroy this crystal when it's full of growth. That's the plan. So the question is, what options do I have to destroy blocks, place blocks, which at the same time can see what block it is? That is to filter it. I know that refined storage has the option. And we may well use refined storage for just this thing and hope that we can get over the fact that it can't come out of it if this one doesn't have the option. But there is an item PTP tunnel, and as far as I can remember about the tunnel, it's if I should connect one thing with another, so it doesn't immediately do anything. It doesn't interact with the block. I don't think these can break blocks. But we have all these cards up here, which I want to look through if they happen to have a breaking block card. This one inputs and outputs BS with a, no, we can't use that for anything. Overflow doesn't matter, advanced fusey doesn't matter. Acceleration card, so it goes faster. Not crafting either. It's not crafting we're doing. Not immediately, not immediately. Okay, so none of these cards here can upgrade my stuff to do what I want. Vil have den till att gå och det efterlader mig med blocket jag bliver nåt till att brug som icke har något med det här mod att gå. Så har vi haft möjligheter. Där en blockbreaker här, kom. Og for ett mod AF, där också den här blockbreaker. Jag menar icke den här blockbreaker här kan finna UDR för att detekta hur vad block den ska break. Jag tror den breaker allt vad det föran den. Jag menar icke jag kan filtra den här block. Och vi har brug för ett filter på blocken för att det kan leda sig gå. Jag känner icke den här block. Or used to break a block placed and destroy. Bla bla bla, den har icke något inventory. God, den kan vi icke bruka till något. Kan jag läsa på den här? Nej, den skriver nämligen icke någon description på. Skall jag verkligen hen och bruka det modder som icke verkar ordentligt för det jag vet det här mod har det och en möjlighet för vi kan gå det, men det är också lika giltigt om jag kan ta det ut eller EJ. I just need to use the function it has because it has a constructor and a deconstructor. I think a constructor and a deconstructor can do what I want it to be able to do, so let's take these things out and quickly test it. There's enough power in you for it to be possible. I just need to get this out, and some cables out. And I don't know if I should use this one, and I'll probably also use internal storage. It needs to have a place to put it, because you see, we can just ignore the fact that we are putting chips in. We just have to do without using them here. So what we need now, I need to see. What else would it use? It needed this quartz something here. We don't want to put it back in the machine now that I've spent time taking it out. So the constructor, yes, you can put redstone, and the deconstructor, we need 2 of those. Then we'll see if I can filter it. That's all. How can I say the point of this? Can we filter them here? Because I think, yes, I can. So if I now place it over here, the one that is going to construct a new block, then I should be able to ask it to place this block when this block here is gone. And I should be able to ask the deconstructor over here to deconstruct this block. I hope. Okay, we'll try to see if it works. We'll just start by putting this on here so it doesn't get in the way. We'll throw them on here. We'll throw this on here. And then we'd love to have, we'll see sometime here. It's put on there. It's set there. Right now that's looping, of course, because we just need the constructor to not do anything. Then we need to have an inventory, because right now it doesn't work at all without an inventory, so we just need to make a chest. I don't know if this can be done. It's pure, and should I guess what I'm doing right now? A chest. This is really going to be really stupid, man. An inventory, and this, the theory should be this block should now break, but it doesn't. So am I the one who remembers completely wrong what these do? Okay, so when I put this in, that's what it's not supposed to do. So we need to have it on whitelist. That's how it is. So it's going to whitelist this. That is, when this block here looks like this, it's going to destroy them. So the one that stays away, when it's exactly this, what we're just going to have done, I'm just going to do something with self-touch on. So let's quickly make a silk touch, because it's going to be important now. Here we just need to upgrade with tool, because we need to make a strainer for this, because GBG, it's not called, when I write wrong G adjit, we need to find silk touch, silk touch. Silk Touch Slim, that apple, okay. I actually think I have a golden apple. It's actually quite lucky. Silk Touch, boom. I actually have more than one golden apple, just that up there. Okay. Silk Touch. Now that we have Silk Touch on this, we can, shall we see here sometime? I just need to place another block up here as well. We're just doing this one and that one there, and then we're just going to have one more destruction thing. There's going to be destruction, it's going to be there, and again it's going to be whitelisted. We're going to have a whitelisting on, hey, not that one, the whitelist, that one, no, because it's charged, it doesn't work. The one that did it disappeared, no, it didn't, okay. Now, when we have silk touch on, damn, that's going to be a problem. No, it doesn't. Okay, the next thing we do is we're just going to charge up one of these crystals. We're going to dunk it down there. And one of these here, one of these here, and one of these here. This should give us a fully charged one of these here, as if we don't have anything else to do at this time. So a flawless, so what we want it over here to be, it has to place. Flawless, so this one should at this point, if I put this block in here, disappear from here and be placed here. Oh boy, I just love it when stuff doesn't work. Place it there, please no. Yeah, YouTube, don't laugh at me, right? But there's no power to it. It's used up all the power I just had available. Oh, bullshit, man. Okay, like I said, it's just testing. I'll put it up somewhere else at some point. Now we'll just charge this one again, pull it down, put it back again. Boom, works super. It now places it here. Then we have to get it up there to remove the crystal that grows on it, but we just have to some power to that. You know what? We'll do the easy thing. We'll take you and just borrow you and put it over here. Which doesn't work. We just take and dig in underneath here and put the right cables on. Now I just have to look sometime here. Away with that, away with that. I just need to get the right cables from over here. These are the ones I don't just need one, well, because it doesn't seem right. There's a little longer than one over here, like that. Then there's power on that one, which should make this grow a good deal faster. And this one, it should very much be whitelisted. It is. So now I hope something will grow soon. Come grow something. Why don't you grow something? You have electricity, you need to grow a crystal. Come on, seriously? Is it because that detector, there's an invisible block here that doesn't exist? No, okay, well enough, it doesn't. I think it's because it goes through all the pages and finds out, can we grow here? No. Can we grow there? No. Can we grow there? No. I can use it here, no, and then it goes on up here to, I think that's how it works. It's completely irrelevant. The most important thing is just that it only grows somewhere like that. Now it's crawled somewhere. It's a fully charged. Now I should be able to take my mining tool, shift click it, set it on one, set it on silk touch, and then we need to put it on focus mode, and then I should be able to take this as it is. We could, so we can set it on here, and then I can just put it here again. We'll give this some more power. I really should have just put this up somewhere else. And I know time is running away from me now, like that, boom, it disappeared, crystal came, amazing, and this one, it's still flawless. I think it's this way. We're going to set things up so that this one can stand and produce crystals all the time. So every time this one grows to maximum size, this tears it down, puts it back in the coffin, and puts it back into the correct system. That's not the fucking bay. Of course, we need to put some power on this so it doesn't run out of power. That's clear. But I'm thinking that this is going to be the setup. If nothing else, it's possible we're making... What can you say? One that points this way, one that points this way, and one that points this way. That way we're maximizing this if nothing else. That was the first problem. The next problem is we need to charge these things up by putting them in water and putting 3 charged crystals in. I have a theory on how to do it, which requires someone who drops items, and I believe I can figure it out. But we're not going to get to that this time around. So YouTube, see you there.